Hello YouTube and welcome to our channel. My name is Shondera. I'm 31 years old and I am from Gastonia, North Carolina.
Hey, my name is Sean. I'm from Jamaica, land of wood and water. And I'm 29 and
We are the
Frasers.
Frasers.
Yes.
We decided to make this YouTube channel because we've gotten a lot of requests from family and friends. Some of the topics that we are going to be touching on during our YouTube are over and beyond endless things. Things that go on in our personal life. Some of the topics are going to be our marriage, the immigration process, just a family life, travel, expanding our new family. We're open it to also to Q&A questions. Any suggestions, we're open for suggestions on content to push out. Our backgrounds, where we're both from and the things we went through in life. The life of being a stepfather, because I did have a daughter before we met. And date nights, you'll get behind the scene look on how we do our date nights, how we get ready and how we make it fun even after being married. So also during this first video, we're going to talk about how we met. We met on Facebook dating.
Oh my God, Facebook, thank you so much. You're the bomb. You hear me?
So I had tried every other dating website that you could possibly think of. Met a lot of weirdos out there. But I tried Facebook dating. Somebody had recommended it, I don't remember who. But somebody recommended Facebook dating, and I was on there for a short period of time, and then I got off, and something told me to go back on there again. So I went back on there, and I ran across my now husband's profile.
Oh my
God. We still talk about who liked who first, who messaged who first. I think I messaged him first. And is that right? I messaged you first?
No, I messaged you first. Me messaged you first.
Okay. Well, I knew that at the time he was living in Myrtle Beach and I was here in North Carolina. I knew that I was going to be going down to the area with my social club for our anniversary down in Conway. And I ran across his profile and it said that he was in the Myrtle Beach area. So I liked his profile based off of that, and we started up a conversation.
Pretty look at me.
So I went down that weekend. He knew I was coming. He was going to be busy during that time, but he made time for me. We linked up. I remember whenever we talked on the phone for about, how long before I went down there?
I think we talked for an hour and a half.
No.
Before.
No, I'm talking about how long was it that we were talking before I got to the beach?
Oh, like actually maybe 3 weeks. I think it was 3 weeks, yes.
Okay, so we knew that we were going to want to link up and meet in person. And I remember the first thing that I noticed whenever we linked up at a bar because we was going to a party. My social club was going to a party that night.
I couldn't wait to see her that night. Oh my God, I couldn't wait.
And we were actually on the phone trying to find each other, and I seen him walking, and I was like, the first thing I said was, ooh, he is bow-legged. And then he had on this ball cap, a polo ball cap, and he was nicely dressed. He looked nice. He was very respectable from the very beginning. I felt very comfortable, like I had knew him for a long time. And then it started from there. So we were long distance because I came back after spending the weekend down there. He spent as much time with me as he possibly could, but I came back to North Carolina, which is, for people that don't know, like a 3.5 hour drive. So I was commuting back and forth. I was going down once, maybe twice a month, to spend time with him. And there was a few times that he also came to North Carolina as well. So that's how it started off. Do you want to take over and tell the rest?
It was so nice. Lord of mercy. Well, when I first met her and saw she walked up to me because she had the phone, I was like, I'm right here, I'm right here. And then she see me walk off. The look that she gave me, I said, Lord of mercy. Mm-mm-mm. And she was so beautiful too, with that smile and everything. And I was like, nice to meet you. And then from there until now, I'd still tell her, nice to meet you. But well, I'm really happy coming from, I'm a hardworking person, and being in Jamaica, everybody who knows me, I'm a jovial person, full of talent and everything. So they know that, yes, you know,
Right.
always do what I can do.
But
how?
Yeah, how
I'm gonna get to that
Okay.
point. Can you really?
Okay, go ahead. I was
So-
just making sure you weren't getting
No, I'm not
sidetracked.
getting off the track. Remember, I'm Usain Bolt cousin. But anyway, and so when I meet her, I said, how you doing? How you enjoy yourself? How you coming down? How I can't talk that special language, but I said, nice meeting you. And from that, we at the bar, and then she go back, and we talk on the phone from ever since. And I don't know, baby. Take it over. Just memories right now bringing me back.
I think you getting sidetracked on that conversation. But so after commuting back and forth, I was telling you to start from there. Where did it go from there? So we were I was commuting back and forth from the beach.
Mm-hmm.
We really pretty much knew what we both wanted. We both wanted the same things in life. He's actually, of course, as you know, younger than me. But I did also let him know, what he was getting into, because I was a single parent with at the time an 8-year-old. And he, no hesitation, had no problem with that. So then we talked about me relocating down to South Carolina or him coming to North Carolina. We went back and forth about it. It was almost to the point where I had decided to move to South Carolina to be with him.
I wanted her to come so bad.
But I have a lot of family here, and our family is tight knit, and I'm more established in North Carolina. I had a really good job at the time, so it really didn't make sense for me to just pick up and move, because my job didn't travel or transfer to anywhere. So we also had talks about marriage and things like that, and then he decided that he wanted to propose.
I want to talk about that part.
Okay, go ahead.
So to propose, I remember I said to my friend, big up Gart Miller, and Dwayne, and I talked to her. I said, I met this girl, and she's so nice, and she's everything that I was asking for when I grew up, and and so I said, you know what, and they said, all right, that's the right thing, do the right thing, that's what Jamaican would say, do the right thing, and then we went to this club that night, right?
Yeah.
And so before I proposed, I give somebody, a lady the ring and say, hey, listen, I show her the ring. I say, hey, I'm going to propose to her. She was so happy.
By the way, this was in November. We met in March.
So I said, all right. By the time I go down on my knees, my foot was so shaky. Whew. I was feeling so nervous, and she couldn't even believe that I proposed that time. So, I feel so. I was happy, and I know that this is the woman gonna be for my life, and everything. So, I feel so good about it. So, yes, I do the right thing.
Yeah. So, a lot of people were extremely shocked that he proposed, because we had only been together for, whatever amount of many months it was, from March till November.
Yeah, November.
So people were shocked, but I was never worried. I knew the type of man that he was. I knew once people got to know him, and talk to him, they'll see why I made the decision that I made. So of course, I did say yes to the proposal in November, and then we had to decide about the marriage part. How long we wanted to wait till we would get married, if we wanted to have a big wedding. And we pretty much decided based off of our own situation, because everybody's situation in life is different. It would be best for us to go ahead and get married sooner than later. So we decided that, which I happened to have surgery in December. I had weight loss surgery, so I couldn't travel at the time. So we couldn't get married right away. Anyway, we had to wait till at least I recovered. But we didn't really make the decision until like January that we were going to be getting married in February. So I decided to make it a little bit more special, and we got married for Valentine's Day, on Valentine's Day weekend.
Yes.
And
no,
that's a whole nother story for another video on how that day went, how that weekend went. So I'll have to circle back to that. But so then after we got married, he was still living in Myrtle Beach, and then we had to decide what to do next. So it only made sense for him to relocate to here. He has ties down there. Yes, he has friends that have become family, but it's nothing like me picking up and relocating down there, which I was going to and willing to, but it just didn't make sense at the time. So he has been in North Carolina now. Actually, this month makes a year. So that is how we met. How did you like, or not how did you like, but the difference between being in South Carolina and North Carolina, how does it feel for you?
The difference between, well, I just miss being in the sand, because normally I would just get up, and if I'm not doing anything, I would just go to the beach and just chill, because it reminds me a lot of home. But the water don't remind me a lot of home, but you know, the sand and everything, and you know, and but here in North Carolina here, just a lot of restaurants. Jeez, I know almost every restaurant because she bring me everywhere. But it's pretty laid back here, more than how it would be in Myrtle Beach, you know, because I was actually, we live near the strip, so you know, so it's kind of different, but you know, I like it here a little bit.
I know what I meant to ask you. So how did you know, or what made you decide that you was ready to propose?
Because you're like everything that I needed, everything that I was looking for, and you actually touched my heart in the deepest way. So how?
Yeah.
I just tell you how.
How you said I touched your heart in the deepest way? How?
Oh, you didn't jump in my heart. You just fell in my heart like a pillow.
Oh my God. Like a pillow?
Like you lying down on a pillow.
Oh.
So, but on a serious note though, she really, really caring, loving every little thing. Now, I always said I need a partner in life that will always be on the same track with me. You know, even though I give a little trouble, I get on her nerves sometimes. But but anyway, it's just come natural, and I think God did this, you know, made this happen, and I really appreciate your love and being loved for me, and I love you so much, sweetheart.
I love you too.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
So for me, there was quite a few things that made me decide to say yes when he asked. So he, some of them I have already said, but he's very respectful. He does work hard. He's very humble. Coming from Jamaica and when people come here to America from other countries that I have encountered, they are more humble and more willing to work hard for things. Like Americans, to be honest, we are very, very spoiled. And we take a lot of stuff for granted. Not some, just about all of us, compared to other people from other countries. I've traveled, so I've seen firsthand some of the things that other countries go through, and we take a lot of stuff over here for granted, whether we want to admit it or not. But that was the thing. The family ties. His background. He is Christian, like I am. He comes from a strong Christian background. Mm-hmm. Like his mama do not play. His family, like, they love me. Even from us talking, they're all the way in Jamaica. I can still feel the love through the phone and when we do video chats. Mm-hmm. And he takes care of me, like cooking. He's a very, very good cook, which we'll have some videos on that. Anything that he seems fit to do, I don't have to really ask for him to do much.
Jack of all trade.
Yeah, and he knows how to do. Yeah, like I know we'll never be hungry because this man can do it all. He can DJ, cook. He plays pool, and I know I'm gonna list some stuff off the list. I don't know why I'm trying to list stuff because it's a lot. So for me, that's what it was. And just him being consistent. Even with us being long distance, he's always been consistent. And I just knew, like, was like, I'm ready to get my player card up. I told my cousin, Mo, which she may make a special appearance on our channel, but I told her when we was down at the beach, I was like, girl, we had went down to visit not the first trip, but it was a different trip. I said, girl, I know he is not playing with me. And the night that he proposed and actually got down on one knee in front of everybody, I knew that he was serious about me. So that's why I said yes. Has it always been easy, or has it been easy, the whole relationship? For the most part, we haven't had any issues, not no major issues, but every relationship has its ups and downs. But for us, like, you can just see it and feel it, that it's real and it's genuine, and it makes a big difference. So that is how we met. So was there anything else that you want to talk about on this video, or did you want to leave it for another video?
You know what? People subscribe. Is it subscribe?
Subscribe. So make sure you like, subscribe, so you do not miss out on any of our videos. I can't tell you how often we're going to be uploading. We're going to try to do it as much as possible.
And ask some questions, and we'll be sure to answer.
Yes, any video that we have, you can put questions in the comment section. We'll go back through and we'll gather those questions, and then once we get enough questions, we can make a Q&A video. We're going to be doing a couples game. I bought a couples game, card game, a long time ago, like a couple months ago, and we've never played it. So we might do a video of that. Us taking trips. Mm-hmm. We got any trips coming up?
I know, but we always have a trip coming up.
We always travel. We always
going, moving, on the go.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to see behind the scenes. With us, we're very open. I'm probably more open than he is. I'm the type of person, I don't hide anything. I don't sugarcoat anything. Not saying I'm going to be telling all my business, but we're pretty much open. So definitely make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. And is there anything else? Did I miss anything?
Listen, I'm gonna do it American first. I love you all. I love everybody. You hear me? But Jamaican way, yeah man, respect. And thank you so much, y'all. And hey, just tune into them channels, up and running, choppy. I love you. But thank you all, though.
You love me or them?
I love you.
Oh, I thought you was talking to the channel.
Sure. I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
A lot of mercy. Let's go.
All right, y'all. So make sure you tune in and look for our next video. Like, share, and subscribe. Can you share? Yeah, you can share.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Yeah, like, share, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Baby, I'm going to get it. Somebody going to teach me.
Okay.
Subscribe. I got a little list tongue.
You got a what?
List tongue. We call it list tongue.
A list?
Yeah, that means you can't pronounce a word properly.
Oh, okay.
Subscribe.
That's another. Oh, by the way, that's another thing that we'll be doing a video on is him speaking. How you say it? Patois.
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 Yeah, that's her native language. Is patois. So you know,
I don't know why I want to say patois.
Patois. But sometimes you know, we get she getting it. I'm trying to learn how to speak over here, but I gotta really think so hard just to say the right, you know, just to form it properly to say. But it's not easy. But I'm getting there, and she's getting there by learning a little patois. So, yeah. All right. So, thanks everyone again. We love you. Nice and easy.
All right. See you later. Channel. I was about to say YouTube.